Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Liverpool have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Played into the box, it's loose, and one more try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mateus powering forward here. He's got away. Real chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Played back in. And it's made its way to him. No foul, says the referee. Well, that has not gone well. Passing nice and neat. Lovely, now then. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Fernandez. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Szoboszlai plays it short. Zanetti. Might be danger here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Gravenberg cuts out the pass. Fernandez. Mateus. And this is Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Thinks about the shot. It's Drogba! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10, Didier Drogba.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to play him in. Now it's Doué.
Well, that was harder not to pick out a teammate, and he pulled it off.
And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai. Doué is herring after that one. Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe pinches it off him. Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 38 minutes is
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He has found the way through. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's Drogba! Oh, he's really drilled it. It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Struck first time. Zanetti. Son Heung-min. And Mateus. And this is Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
And if you
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund get the second half started. Doué engages and forces him off the ball. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Crosses it into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Szoboszlai. Doué. Now it's Drogba. Picked out, there's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's Drogba! Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Bellingham. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's been slipped through. Mbappe! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. Gravenberg. He's had it taken off him. Hazard. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. And a chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That was lovely.
Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Soulé. Now it's De Bruyne. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the...
Summerslide! Decent hit from there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Fernandez. Coming on the field, number 23, Soulé. Number 22, Lucas Paqueta.
Nicely shaped ball.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
he's bustling. Chance, surely! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the '1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Dijk.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
And he shoots! Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Gravenberg. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Taken back almost at once. Lobbed in behind. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Looking for the run. Soule in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Mbappe. Shot, it's Drogba! Howson gets it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. We are into overtime. Threads one in. And he's there to get it away. And this is Drogba. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that will be the final act. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Drogba, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central mid...
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Over to the left. And he's intervened well there. Howson. Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played out to the left flank. Soulé. Incoming delivery. Cleared away. Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress on the right-hand side. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Fernandez. Szoboszlai running with the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Upamecano does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's a great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's whipped it across. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Szoboszlai. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. 15 minutes till half-time. Kimmich. Hazard just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Soulé. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. the passers will always have an option with him.
Mateus goes short, and it's Zanetti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came... Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, third corner of the game. Chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
He's on it, can he get away? Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Soule. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Added time.
Rice. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Howson. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Borussia Dortmund carrying a one-goal lead. Hazard! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. They're urging it. Shot, surely! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard is flagged offside. Oh, what has happened here? And he welcomes it in. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Fernandes. Mbappe!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution on the field. Number
So,
23.
time for changes on
Sule.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Van Nistelrooy.
This is De Bruyne.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, that has not gone well. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fernandez delivered across. Pass somewhat off target. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Fernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Bruyne. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Doué. That is good strength. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a sharp pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he lines up, he gets big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Bellingham, good strong midfield running here. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, yet another
Just about within shooting range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
De Bruyne. Borussia Dortmund have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Doué. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gravenberg. And it's Bellingham. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is De Bruyne. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Volunteers for each block, please report
And
to the
after all of
staff room
that, Jim,
immediately.
what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beck. So a warm welcome to all of you who join us on this snowy night for a game that could turn out to be a real wintertime treat. It is a hot ticket on a cold, cold night, and conditions will be testing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, Mbappe! Ball is over the line. An instinctive delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a really well-measured ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. He's picked his... tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Drives it in. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? Knocks it into... He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 18, Roberto Firmino.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Howson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Firmino has given away a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Decent hit from there. Szoboszlai. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. Face to big chance! Cleared away. Plays it across. In he goes again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Tries to cross. He's got full. Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets into some space. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And the keeper's well positioned.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's been played through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Mateus. Charge, surely! A whisker away from making it 4.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Hazard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! And he's there to get it away. And he was alert to it. Mbappe.
3 minutes at a time.
And it's Fernandes. They're played right into his path. He might be in here. Chance for a shot! They've done it! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Tonali. Good ball, good take. Hazard. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. It's a promising position. Hernandez receives it in a good position here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo powering forward here. And he's had a hit! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given him an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's worked it through. And here's Roberto Firmino. Kimmich. So what can they make of this? Great vision. Oh, played right into his path.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes aim and crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Firmino. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. This might spell... Can he finish? He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Roberto Firmino.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Look at the space here. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. He's got away. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Kimmich. Now, can he find a finish? Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Rice. And it's Fernandes. That is a great pick out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has two. Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Here comes another. He's having a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 79 minutes.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So,
Van
time for
Dijk.
changes on
Number
both sides,
17,
actually.
Hazard.
We have ourselves a
Number
real
41.
game here.
Right.
This is wonderful
Number
front-footed
6.
football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his
Coming
team
on the field.
clicking in every department.
Number 3.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Number 23.
Can they get him away?
Sule. Number 8.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vardiol, pass somewhat off target, threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! No mistake! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 88 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Added minutes has
Nice
been indicated.
interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Vardiol. Mbappe. Sule. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Drogba. Drogba takes control of it and he's on the move. Alexander-Arnold. Sule. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe gets through on his own. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
And a
How
quick
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, shot a goal! And again! Decent enough try. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes a shot! Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Doué picks it up out wide, and that has left him in a heap.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Oh, important interception. Good chance here. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's lost his Doué! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Hazard. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Games hinge on moments like this. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Tonali. Soboslai. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hazard. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely shaped ball. That looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Kimmich. Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Soboslai plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's in a decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Into the lead once more. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And yes, it's him again. Chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Firmino. Kimmich makes the interception. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Tonali, Mateus. Always onto this. Doué! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pinches it off him. Hazard. And it's half-time here.
Borussia Dortmund are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Borussia Dortmund head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. There's the start of the second half. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Rice tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai, and he's there to retrieve it. Mateus and Doué. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. He's dealt with that really well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he goes for a shot! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tonali gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. To further improve their position of comfort. That is some save from Khan. Look at the great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 3 coming up. Szoboszlai goes short. And here's Szoboszlai. Oh, he's played it in low. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rice. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cross to the back. He gets big. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rice. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution on the field.
So, what can they come up with here?
Hazard. Number 41.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
On the field. Number 10.
Zanetti,
Messi.
a man never lacking in
Number
drive
8.
or determination.
Thomas.
And they're quick to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out, real chance! He should have put that one away.
Szoboszlai has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. Szoboszlai with the short one. And a chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up, shoots! Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Hazard has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham, played out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Big chance! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
6 added minutes
Liverpool
has been
give themselves a
indicated.
chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Not too much more. Borussia Dortmund have a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short. And that's that. Borussia Dortmund pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
How
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character,